the entrance. Down that way is the mill. You can drive or walk. We're here. It's raining, so I'm excited to see what it's like inside. How fun. Yay! Gotta find a light. The bed's right here. Got a little rug to dry our feet. How fun! This is gonna be fabulous fun. Rain is slowing down. I'm excited. Got ourselves a place to sit. Never been in an Airstream before. There's our half bath. Oh, there's even a shower in here. So there's a table here, barbecue grill, and here is our outdoor tub and shower. Oh my gosh, this is going to be fabulous fun. And right below it is our fire pit. Got a place to sit. Ooh, there's electricity right there. Hills. We're finding cubbies everywhere, so gotta come back in the bathroom and show you. Like, here's the toilet paper all tucked in there. Towels. There is a little mirror, I think with light. Isn't that cool? There's a little cubby here. How fun. I love it. This is an added light that turns on and off here. Never been in an old Airstream. Cupboard. Got some towels and extra paper. Another little mirror. He's checking it out. There's a cubby here. We have a vacuum, a fan, trash bags. Ooh, there's your full-length mirror. Broom. Here's a toaster oven. Microwave. Dishes. All sorts of goodies in here. I guess, does this open up somehow? There we go. Got a table somehow. Ah, a table. How fun is that? There's a couple chairs right outside the door that can go on either side of it.
Yep.
With some more stuff under there. Checking everything out. Here's electricity. Windows to open. Oh, look at the view of the little tree. Refrigerator. There's an air conditioner, I'm assuming. Coffee pot. Oh, it said there's DVDs in here somewhere.
DVDs.
DVDs above the bed. Oh, there's the light over the bed. It's got three.
Maximum lighting.
Some sort of vent there. It's fun finding all the little things. This is fun. So, we found some more fun. Puzzle, cards. What a great little place. And this one, electric skillet and some more
glassware and stuff.
We got lights. Look, there's a whole closet here. And there's room under the beds too. It's so lovely. Look, I brought my tea tray with me and all my tea stuff. I'm a happy camper. There's some happy campers. Happy camper. Yay! Look, we put everything away. It's clean. We were gonna grill, but since it's raining still, we've got the electric skillet out. And we got some baked beans for the microwave. Got to melt the cheese. Still raining a little. A step up. There's some trails right there. Looks like a nice trail for tomorrow. I'm gonna walk this way, see what we can find. On the other side of the barbed wire, it says hiking trail. Oh, there's a pond up here. Fun. Good old red Missouri clay. Let's see, it's raining. A little overgrown here. Gonna walk around to the other side. They've left a lot of wildflowers growing. Something's gonna bloom on those. But those black-eyed Susans, I spy a few Queen Anne's lace. A little bit of bee balm. Looks like there used to be a house back here. It's all fallen down. There's a front porch step. I guess in front of the pond. Another foundation of something down here. In front of the pond. I think that's where they might be building the cabins that they marked down here. Wonderful view from up on the hill. Land yacht. There's its name. Here's another Airstream. And there's another one over here. And look, it's got double showers. Fun. Sebastian. Here's the fun barn. Got lighting. The barn. Look at that old water pump. It's cool. And this is the Hippie Showers we're gonna check out. I love it. They have a first aid station, which is fun. Look at, they have huge wine bottles that artistically make up this wall. I love the little basin there. A really old table. Ah, definitely a hippie shower. I get it now with the light shining through. I might just come down here and turn them on just to turn them on. There's a little table. Looks like go across. We got another. I wonder if the water comes on there. Look at the cool old door. That's a toilet. And another toilet. Cool. There's the entrance. And this is the other end of the trails. I'll be having fun trying to figure those out. And straight ahead is the trail to the Uza River. Oh, look at the pretties. Love it. Have fun. RV guests only beyond this point. That would be us.
That looks like a barn. That looks like a barn.
Yep, it's a barn.
Oh, check this out.
Oh, there's an old stove. How cool is that? Ours is up there. Your shower tubs. Here's our home for a few days. Still raining. Good morning, sunrise. Still kind of cloudy from the rain. Morning cup of tea. There's a jet in the sunrise. Sunrise and tea. Unplugging and relaxing. Here comes the sun. How fun to watch the sunrise over the barn. Gorgeous. Cheers to the sunrise. It's rising so quickly. I am a happy camper. Yay, sunrise. Took maybe 3 or 4 minutes to rise. Two of my favorite things, my camera and tea. The cobweb glistening in the sunrise. It's between the tree and all of the rain still on the deck. Going after my first morning bath. The water got warm really quickly. I moved the table in so I could have my tea next to my tub. Just a little bit of happy. Tea, warm tub, fantastic view. Love this tree, perfectly planted. Making breakfast. 2 cheese and garlic bagels in the toaster oven. Morning breakfast. Bagels and cream cheese, bacon. I got orange juice. He has water. Hubby's turn in the fantabulous tub with a fantabulous view. Walking down to the river. Woohoo! It's warm out. It's going to be awesomeness. Look at all the bee balm. It's everywhere. I wonder if these are elderberry. I don't know my berry bushes very well, but there's a ton of them on here. And over here, more bee balm and black-eyed Susans. What a beautiful trail. It is straight down, so we'll have to go straight up. And she keeps plopping. It is a very hot day. We're almost there. Bottom part is level. We're almost there. It's actually a really nice hike. Yay! There's water ahead. I'm ready to get in it. Yay! Huzzah! Or huzzah if you're my husband. Huzzah! Huzzah. It looks so clear. I love it. Gotta cool off. Daddy's setting up the pink tent for his girlfriends under the shade tree. That's good, girls. And our backpack serves as a table. Here is our picnic lunch by the river. This is how you do it. This is how you cool your wine in the river. Get the waves on the water. There's quite a breeze. The real vacation. Making ripples and watching them. It's the important thing of the day.
Yeah, I'm here in the river doing something organic. Please don't try and stop me. I'm on holiday.
Because everything is organic nowadays.
Yeah, New York.
Always bring your plastic to the river. No glass. There's one girlfriend in the tent sleeping on Daddy's shirt. And there's another girlfriend testing her boundaries. See what I figured out? Your wine bottle can make ripples. And you can watch those. Hey girlfriends, we're gonna go for a walk. We're gonna go that way because I hear water. You made it to the island, Tissy. You swim. Let's go for another one. Come on. Swim, girlfriend. There you go. Swim, 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 swim. Good girl. Swim. You got it. Good girl. Keep going. Keep going. You got it, Tizzy. You got it. You're walking. All right. Good job. There we go. Now we're creek walking. Yay, some beautiful sounding rapids. That looks inviting right there.
You guys a pair of underwear, shorts, or pants,
I want to come out there. Hi, girlfriends. They're cold. This is my happy place. Fantabulous. The sound of the water. The way the Huzzah runs directly into the mountain, which is signature beloved Ozarks. Now this is water on the rocks. Cool and refreshing.
Looking good.
Happy place.
Yeah.
Listen to that little water.
Wasting away again in Waterville.
Woo. It's supposed to be 3 of the hottest days of the year, and it's raining. Go figure. There's the girlfriends. Hubby's gonna walk down river, and I'm gonna sit here. It looks just the perfect deepness. one time there was a second passing shower, and we just sat out there on the other side of that bar in the middle and really enjoyed it. What a fantabulous, perfect afternoon. Here we go, back up from the river. My mule team still dragging me uphill. Go team, go! Pull me into the top. Got some steaks on the grill. Since they were still frozen, I wrapped them in foil. Got some onion and pepper and pineapple to go on the grill real soon. And steak for our anniversary dinner. Okay, here's dinner. We're going to have some Moscato bubbly. It's a pretty wrapper. Morning tea. Tiaguan yen, dark roasted. And the sun is coming up fabulously. It's going to be a good morning. Fabulous sky I see with my eyes. Something fabulously fun about watching the sunrise, because it's different every morning. There it is, peeking through that little circle of trees. Here it comes. You know, I can't seem to get on my camera what I'm seeing in my eye. So here it comes. It's fantabulous how it takes only a few minutes to appear over the horizon. What you're seeing in the camera is not what I see. The skies are not orange, they're blue. Peek. It's almost all the way up. And there it is. They have this great map of the area, and we are here. Actually, a couple pages over, they got a black and white, which is actually easier to see. So we are here, and Dillard Mill is down here. We want to visit it yet. Our time is getting away from us. Here is the walk down to the river we made yesterday. Had a fabulous time. But right here from the Airstream, it shows some trails. And they kind of make, there's a little loop there, but there's a loop here and a loop here. And then there's some smaller trails. There's a pond up here, and it comes out by the barn. So it's 7 a.m. I want to go exploring, and hubby and the dogs are still hugging the bed. So I'm gonna head out. Okay, there's another map here. Now we did see there was down to the left a place to go hiking But I'm going to go this way. Look at all the wildflowers. Oh, just beautiful. This is like a wildflower field. Like little daisies. It's beautiful. So, as I said, hubby and the dogs are still hugging the bed, and I don't want to wait on them. It's supposed to be another really hot day, and so I want to do this hiking early in the morning. Wow, these wildflowers are beautiful. Look at the way the sun is making the field golden. There's some bee balm, some Queen Anne's lace. You could tell these things are always from a closed up finish blooming Queen Anne's lace, but see? He really takes a lot of effort to maintain this trail. I wanted to make sure I enjoyed it, and I think it's going to be too hot later on today. Now, we had an episode yesterday. Ooh, look at these purple ones. I am enjoying this. So, we had an episode yesterday when we got back from the river. We were checking everybody because I found a leech on me. I had one down at the river. And then after I'd been at the Airstream for a couple hours, I found another one on me. So then we began checking the dogs, and I found my little Miss Tissy. All 4 of her feet were covered in mites, just covered in mites, like hundreds of them. There was like no spot on her little paws that did not have a mite, and they wouldn't come off, and I had to pick at them with my fingernails. I just scrape them off, and then I'd have like 10 little mites lined up on my thumb and under my thumb, just grinning at me. I didn't think it was very funny. So we ended up finding a tick on the other dog and a few more mites on the other dog. Oh, I'm at an intersection. There's a pond. Let's see, that goes up to the barn. You see the barn? Go straight or go to the left in the woods. I don't know what I'm going to miss if I don't go one way or the other. Okay, I'm going to go this way, because I guess I got to explore the left-hand side before headed toward the barn where I want to come out. Now, it does indicate on that map, I didn't read it, that there are hills. And I think this is only, it said 1.4 miles worth of trails. Ooh. Okay, there's a spider web right in front of me with the spider. You see him? Found me an old stick. I may need to find another one. Break down any cobwebs. It looks like the trail might follow that way, but I do have a helpful sign that says go this way across the creek. This creek was on the map. That was a bug. This creek was on the map. I think it was called Dry River Creek, and it sure is dry. Here's my first passing of it. So on the other side of the creek is signs. I can go back that way. Or there's even a map here. I can go that way, but that looks a little overgrown. So it is starred on the map where we are at. That's cool. So we're right in the middle of these two circles. But intriguing enough, it looks like I can go this way. Look at the sun rising. This is definitely mown through here. So it feels like I'm going the right way. I want to follow the mowed path. Look at the dark shadows of the sun. So as I was saying earlier, the dogs were covered in mites. We didn't get to do the campfire as we wanted to because it took hours to clean the dogs. And so we were exhausted. And I was tempted to just stay at the Airstream all day. But this morning I said to myself, well, you know, I came out here wanting to explore these trails. This was part of the attraction. And so I'm going to. And I'll put on some spray. Look at all the little black-eyed Susans, I think. They're too little to be black-eyed Susans. So I put on some spray and I said, just go explore. Don't wait on him to wake up. Because if you wait on him to wake up, it's going to be super warm outside. So here I am, enjoying myself in the morning. I must have went the right way. So I have signs that say I could go to the right or I could go to the left. I betcha the left loop comes down from there, circles over into that area. Learning the trail. Another map. So I'm going to continue this way. See all the wildflowers? I am happy, peaceful. Looks like there's another fork in the road. It says to go home, go back that way. Over the dry water creek. But I think I want to go this way. Bugs keep settling on my camera lens. So we're crossing this creek again. There's a little bit of water in it, but I've got on my Keens. Not concerned about a little water. And I see a sign on the other side. How fun. And there's another map. And it says home that way. Or you could go this way as well. So I'm going to go this way. Up the hill. That was a little workout. Open up the lungs early in the morning. Then it opens up to a field of flowers. Definitely needed my walking stick through there. Almost ran right in to some bugs. So I decided to go exploring this morning. When it's cool, because I can always go get and then outdoor tub and shower when it warms up to cool off. And there's another sign. We can go that way. Just not mown as much, but this is a lot for him to take care of. I'm going to stay off that loop and go this way. Because he has done a fantabulous job keeping this up out here. Now we're following the road a little bit. Back to the barn. See these? I love all the wildflowers in this place. I think I read that he has only owned this 2 years, so I can only imagine how he's going to develop it more. There's the entrance, the barn, the 2 airstreams. Ours is the one on the right. It looks like I could go through the gate or make a right, which is what I'm going to do, and continue on the trail a little bit. I heard cows yesterday morning. I never saw them. It seems like he's keeping this whole section in between the barn and the airstreams and this barbed wire fence as a prairie with wildflowers. It's going to be gorgeous at another time of the year to visit as well. What a pretty little scene. I love it. Flowers, barn, tree. I think I'm gonna go right. Continue exploring a little bit more. Yep, I can go back if I want. See? Beautiful. I'm gonna go this way. Now there's a pond down in there. You can come and fish. That's the second pond. I think he's got that marked as upper pond. We actually saw that when I first came down. So now I have officially made some sort of loop, because that's where I came down in the beginning. And here's the intersection. And there's that pond. I'm gonna walk down that way. Isn't that gorgeousness? The field of flowers and the path. I think if I go to the right, I'll circle back around to the road. If I go to the left, so pretty. I know there's more to the left. Going back down that hill I came up earlier. My app says I've gone just a half mile. That's not very far. Getting ready to cross this creek again. Came from that way. I have a choice to go to the left or the right. Been here before. Came along the creek last time, so I'm going to turn it and go this way, catch another loop that I haven't been on. The wildflowers. They're on both sides of the road here. So beautiful. I hear birds. Trail marker. You can see the clearing there, and we're continuing up more into the woods. Trust me, spiders can make webs overnight. Oh, there's another one. They're all through here. Bring a stick, because all the ones I knocked down will rebuild by tomorrow morning. There was a president who had a motto about, oh my gosh, there's a big one above me. Gotta look above me. He said, walk softly and carry a big stick. This is more of a wooded area. If you like that, come out here. Otherwise, you could stick to the mown trails. Like that you have choices. Different types of terrain. Came from that way, and I'm rounding a corner, and it's starting to head back. Came from that way. We're still going downhill, but I think coming down that hill a bit. I'm here in the middle of nowhere. It's like a old stove or washing machine or something. Continuing this way, and I see a clearing. It's a beautiful view. This is pretty steep, but I'm going to be coming out of the woods soon. I'm not came from that way, but it looks like there's another trail going up that way into the woods. But I'm going to go back to the moan area. Ah! And I've been doing that constantly because the moan area feels a lot safer for shorts. And at this sign before, so I'm going to start heading back. There's into the woods. It makes a split. Back at the split, the four-way split, the barn in the distance. I'm going to go back up the way I started. All uphill. So part of me wants to go back to the Airstream, which is at the top of this hill. Part of me wants to go to the right. But then again, at the Airstream is the tub. It's starting to get warm out here already. I think it's about 8 a.m. And I could wash off all that poison ivy if I got any. It's starting to get warm out here already. I think it's about 8 a.m. I think I'm going to go this way while I'm already hot and sweaty and it's early, and just go over to the tree line. Again, to the left from the first night we were here is the upper pond. I've been on this trail a little over an hour and about a mile. I don't know if you can see it, but there's leaves falling from that tree right there. Goes back down into the woods. And I've done enough wood stuff today. It's 8:17. It looks like hubby and the dogs are still asleep. I'm gonna go down by the barn and the courtyard so I can get some Wi-Fi. Right there is the cottage that you can rent out. I'm going over to these chairs. This is a really old building. I'm gonna peek in. Realized I can move this little bench closer. Yes. Yes. Breakfast at almost 10 o'clock. Breakfast, sausage, eggs, and juice again. It's kind of nice and breezy out here. We took a wonderful trip over to Dillard Mill, but since it is a state historic site, I am going to put that in a separate video, so please find that video and go watch it. We had plans for lunch that ended up getting ditched, and we just snacked today on junk food instead. But here's dinner. We have tacos. We're planning that fun evening we wanted to have last night. Tonight, we've got a fire, and we're getting ready to watch the sunset. They brought us some nice chairs. Here's our relaxing for this evening. We have a Bogle Petite Syrah, rated at 91, and a Miller Lite. Sunset, shower, disappear. We've been waiting all day to do this.
Light for the light. Light for the light.
I've been waiting all day to do this. Here it goes. Wow, it's almost gone. It's so quick. If you're not out here, you missed it. Goodbye, son. Best part of the day. Tea and the sunrise. It's different every morning because the clouds are different. It's 6:37 and the sun is peeking through the hole of the tree leaves. Easy peasy breakfast. Microwavable sandwiches. So I've been spending a lot of time looking at this panel. It seems like something from the 1960s to me. We have a panel light, which I'm assuming makes this readable at night. We have a night light that you can turn off and on. I'm not sure what that is, but it's a globe. This, I suppose, is a clock. Battery condition. I'm not sure what this does, but we have bad, fair, and good for battery condition, which is different than the car battery low warning. So I don't know if this whole thing is powered by a car battery. And if that's the case, I would not want to have it plugged in all the time and run my car battery down without running my car. I'm not quite sure how that works, but I don't know what an ammeter is. I need to go home and look that up, but here are the settings for it. Discharge, charge from 30 to 30. 0 in the middle. Yeah, you get to know when your car battery's low, an automatic disconnect of the car battery when it gets too low. That's a good safety feature. You have a water pump. I suppose you have a tank somewhere for water, and if you want to have it come out of the sink or the shower, you'll need to turn it on. Water level, so this tells you, I don't know what that button's for, but if your tank is getting low, half low, quarter low, or empty. You have a holding tank, which I would think is your waste tank that you would have to empty somewhere, like RVs today. Not quite sure what the button's for, but you have levels of how full that's getting. I love this. So you would plug your television in here. Does that tell you what kind of plug-in your television would have had those days? Down here it says open, polarity, and power on. I guess lights if you have polarity, and a light if your power is on. Underneath it you have a 120 volt AC, patent pending. Oh, I was right, 1967 Elite Core. So this would be air conditioning. So I guess you had air conditioning, and we were wondering if it were the vents on top of the ceiling, or if the AC came in the window, or what it did. And then you have a 12 volt DC. So I guess you could plug in your radio. You have a positive and a negative for whatever you're plugging in, and the button turns. Isn't that kind of fun? The thing I like best about this place is all the curbs. Look at the curbs there. We've got speakers. On each side of the bed are these original lights, and they actually work. But you see, there's curvature up there. Everything has a curve. There's more curve. Of course, the whole outer shell is a curve, but you see we have curvature to conform to that. We have curves on this. So here's one of the original lights over the bed, and they still work. Cool. Next to the back window, we wondered what this was until you read it, because it's got a crank on it, so you think it would crank open an awning or something, but nope. Antenna direction, Braun Deluxe TV Selector Tower. So there's an antenna on the outside, and you can choose your TV station by directing it different ways. And right below that is an original plug-in, and if you look close, it says TV on it. Then there's the door, and of course has the curved feature on it.